Hey, Oval family. It's another live session. I know that's right. We're going to be talking to Kaye. So it's going to be a good time. I feel like what I really, really want to know from y'all, as you trickle in, we love to see it. It's another post Oval day. How are y'all feeling? Hey, family. Yes. How are y'all feeling after last night's episode? Let's just get right into it. Give us some energy. Who is Team Bobby Baby and Simone? Because it got real spicy last night, and I hope you are not tuning in if you didn't catch that tea. But if you are here and you didn't catch that tea last night, it's okay. It's okay. We are definitely going to be talking with Kaye today. Of course, Bobby is my man. Okay, period. Because Bobby Baby is Bobby Baby. We are going to be having Kaye join us. So it's going to be a really good live. Of course, we're going to just get to catch up with our good sis because we have not gotten to talk to her since this series started. So we're going to catch up with Kaye. But then, of course, we got to take it to the recap of all that went down last night. Okay, I love this energy about last night's episode. Ooh, I'm about to see if we can get Kaye on here now because I know the streets are ready. Okay. Kaye, I just sent an invite. Oh,
how do you change around?
Hello.
Hello.
Wow. It's so great to see you. The streets have been waiting for this.
Listen, I've been waiting for this. It's been a long time since when I tried to get on before, and then that was a bust. Mm-hmm. So now we're finally here in the place to be.
Look, in the place to be with the perfect timing, because everything that needs to be discussed is about to be discussed.
Listen, I'm ready to get into it too, because when I tell you, I saw the episode and I was clutching pearls.
Okay, same. Like, it was really the tee up in the beginning, telling him what to do. And then, boom, it was all happening. It was just wow.
It was almost an out-of-body experience. But you know what? I think somebody else can tell you even more so how that felt. Because
Who gonna tell us?
Who will tell us?
It's not Bobby Baby in the house.
Yes, it is.
Come on.
Yes, it is.
Nah, I know the people love this.
Look, if anybody gonna tell how it went, I need him to tell the story.
What y'all want to
know? I know people got questions. We're gonna see how it goes.
You folded in 5 seconds flat. I mean, it was. I want to say you fought a good fight. You fought an okay fight. Understandable though.
It wasn't that. It was actually like 10 minutes.
Okay.
What was 10 minutes?
It was the decision. Because you got to think about the phone call when Max called me.
He's taking all the way back. I'm talking about when you stepped in the room. We are talking about when you stepped in the room.
Well, my mind, Bobby's mind was made up. It was. All it took was the eye contact. That was the bridge.
All she had to do was give you that look.
She already had it. I wasn't trying to give it. But when I gave it, it was.
Look, you know who was over you? Max. Max was not having it. Because here you go.
Doing the same thing over again that he told you about. Sorry. I was moving it closer.
Like,
what you got to say about that?
He knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
Be honest with us. How long did Bobby know? Because Simone tried to call it out a few weeks back, episodes ago, and Bobby, tried to play it cool. But it's giving that she was always correct, and you were just really trying to fight the good fight.
Well, I mean, the temptation is always there, but the choice to act on it, what do I have to lose? Bobby's single.
Ooh. Y'all heard it here first. Bobby is single.
Bobby's single.
Nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. What?
Listen, I
Uh-oh.
got nothing to say.
I said, uh-oh, what's up?
And she laid it on pretty strong.
I think Simone was in a very vulnerable place
That was
because
vulnerability.
and then look, I'm gonna get to you and your shenanigans with the whole what you got to do with the whole deal. But she was in a very vulnerable place and a hurt place because of what Eli has been doing for the whole season, lying to her face, playing in her face. So then by the time, because she had already known about the affair from Priscilla, it had been confirmed. But then you felt the need to come and put it in her face, the whole video. So now I gotta watch them actually having sex. So what was the purpose of you doing that?
I was giving her what she wanted.
Because how did you know?
You know the truth? That's the truth.
Answer her question.
What was the question?
How did you know it was an email?
I heard it.
Here we go again.
I heard it.
So you didn't set the tape up?
Mm-mm.
See, he's still lying to me, y'all.
Lying. When?
No reason.
No reason. Like, we know the truth. Maybe Simone doesn't know the truth, but she does. Like, she senses it. So when are you going to confess?
What are your motives behind it? Why did you send the email? Why you send the email?
We didn't send the email. We didn't send the email.
Y'all, he in character. Right?
We didn't.
Character
and he's gonna hold on to the lie. He's gonna hold on to the lie.
What was that?
I don't know who sent it.
He said he doesn't know who sent it.
Wow. So we're gonna do this today. We're gonna do that. Okay. Very in character. I'm not mad at it. Is there anything for Bobby and Simone? Can we know that yet? Too soon?
Simone's married.
He's Andy.
Okay.
Simone's married.
It's not really quick. Let's take a step back from our news.
Bobby's here for a good time.
What does that mean?
Just like a man.
We both needed to relieve some stress. We did.
Okay.
So now
I fought. She pushed. She was the Simone was the aggressor.
Okay. Okay.
See, he doesn't want to take his. You have to take accountability in how that all went down, because from the moment the hand on the small of the back that you've been doing for the past 2 seasons, didn't you take my shoes off at one point?
Oh,
I was working.
That's a part of the job, taking somebody's shoes off. He's been doing the absolute most, and then on top of that, in fact, you set me up because you sent me the tape on purpose so that you could break me down when you knew I was in the house so long, so that you could come upstairs. So really, it was all a ploy.
Bobby never said he sent it.
Really, it was all a ploy from the beginning.
It's giving that you left breadcrumbs and you were always trying to set something up. Now, yes, we can acknowledge that Simone said, "Go to the room." Okay. In the comments, I would like to know who y'all feel was the aggressive situation. Because let us know.
Bobby, exactly.
Or was it Bobby?
Following orders. All we say is yes, ma'am. Look at me, yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
Look at me, yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
I can't say no, ma'am.
You see my face?
I see it. We see
Everything
it.
is a yes, ma'am. Do this, yes, ma'am.
Why did you say? Please answer the people. Why did? I'm sorry. Are we jumping too fast?
Go ahead, because
this is
y'all are on the therapy couch. Let's sort it.
We are. And I do want to answer this one question. Why did you say ouch? Because the people felt away.
Because Bobby got shot in the chest. Prior to that, I don't know if you guys seen the bruises on Bobby's chest. So when the transaction was happening, she was pressing down on Bobby's chest, and it hurt.
Okay.
A lot.
That's what it was?
Right.
Okay. Y'all have your answer. Now, pause. Simone. Okay. When we speak about Simone, right? How is she feeling about Eli at this moment? Do you think that this hookup with Bobby was something more? Of course, it stemmed from spite in the situation, but do you think it was really fueling some actual desire for something that you do maybe want to build with Bobby?
I think Eli has been distant for a while. And this is the thing. Women know we have some kind of feeling, some kind of intuition, but I have put this man on a pedestal for so long and felt like I was going to do whatever to make sure that he was good in the position that he needed to be in, that I was in for the long haul. Okay? So I knew what was going, some part of me knew what he was doing and what was going on, but I was trying to brush it aside until it was in my face, and she started playing with me and she started being disrespectful. And now I have to deal with this in a different way. And so once I couldn't hide it anymore, and now I got to deal with what is going on, meaning the first lady and Eli sleeping together. Now all bets are off, and you're gonna figure out who to play with, because Simone is not it. She comes off like very naive, very like, oh, I don't know what's going on and I don't want to deal with it, da da da, and my husband is everything. But y'all gonna get to see a different side of her coming up. And that's why I like her. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest when she needs to.
I like that. And I feel like that definitely is what we get from Simone. I mean, down to the fact that, you're making these secret calls, these secret alliances, and people are testing you. I mean, even down to, if we really want to take it back. And I know this is probably a painful moment to bring up, but when you had to, Simone had to get on the knees to say the I'm sorry to Victoria. It was giving playing the long game, because no way somebody just does that.
Exactly.
Because somebody else told them.
Do you remember that? Because you had just walked me in.
I seen that.
Oh my goodness. It was the hardest thing in the world to do, but I felt at that moment I still wanted to believe the lie, because I wanted to think that Eli was not as stupid and as to lie to my face, like he was that untrustworthy. And so I was still at the point where I was trying to push what I knew down. And so if this little apology is going to get me through it, then fine. But also, you got to think she always was working with Cal in the FBI. So she had that in the back of her mind too. So it's like, now I just need to save face. So whatever she feels like she needs to get through the day, whatever little ego boost she needed at that. She did drag it out. What is that?
She put the pillow down too, so she could be comfortable. I want you comfortable. She at least thought about the pillow.
Exactly.
The pillow.
I was like, wow.
So yeah, she trying her best to get through it all. But that was why she didn't mind. She's strong. She's showing up for the people. So, that was why she did it, because she felt like the long game is what she plays versus, getting into a petty argument.
Good at the long game.
Exactly. And I feel like I get that from you. And Bobby, are we getting long game, in the moment game from you? What are we getting?
We in the moment.
That feels on brand.
We definitely we were long gaming it. Then we got in the moment for a second.
Just for a second?
Just for a second.
Okay. So does this mean that after this moment, are you going to be a little bit more clear-headed? Can we get a teaser?
Bobby's going to do as he's told.
By who?
Why you gotta?
I mean, the first lady say do it, it's done.
Oh, okay.
It's done. No, say so. But that's long game though.
Okay. So you're playing a little bit of the long game.
You see what I'm saying?
No,
I feel like you're talking.
See, Bobby's always one step ahead. So even when I'm talking, I'm one step ahead. So you ain't gonna know.
You really trying to blame stuff on Simone but y'all stick a pin in that. Hold on to that, and we'll reconvene later in the season.
Okay.
I don't appreciate the shade.
Not the shade. We know that we have the first. Well, she's technically second. You're technically first now, but Victoria behind these bars. How would you say both of y'all feel? Because you both have your own storylines with it. So we want some reactions.
You know how you feel first, second, third.
Good.
Keep the bitch locked up. That's how I feel. Okay? She is a menace She is a menace and a terror, and I am sick of her.
Ooh.
I'm sick of her, and she need to say that. I mean, it seems like the White House is ran by, drug addicts and vagabonds. Simone ain't it. Simone was in Jack and Jill. You she was in.
Nice. This is not my sermon.
She said, Simone, we rooting for you.
Listen, see the people.
So, he said, hold on, not too much on Victoria now.
Look, the people are not gonna have it.
They
like
not.
Victoria. They like Victoria.
They do. She definitely is first lady. Right. Hey, first lady.
Right.
How you feel about her being
being locked up? Keep in there.
Ooh.
I agree. Keep in there.
Okay.
I work for her too. I
See,
work for her too.
you can't trust Bobby.
You can't trust anybody.
Because I know
Eli
was your main boss.
We work for everybody.
Oh,
okay. Going into the you can't trust everybody. I like that point because it is very much like keep your wits about you. Everybody is, you got to really be watching. So who would you say are the people that your characters most feel like they can trust?
Oh man, you really gonna ask me that? Y'all really gonna ask me that?
I want your most, and I want you giving all the names. Okay.
I cannot wait to give you my name.
Go ahead.
The dynamic duo.
Of course.
My boy Max is the only person that I trust.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Max? You on here? You on here? Look for my boy, huh? Nah, he ain't know him. Well, that's the only person I trust.
Somebody tell me.
I don't even trust the first lady. Don't tell her I said that.
Who? Our secret.
Thank you.
Okay. Who does Simone least?
So I think the person that she trusts the most out of this at this moment, honestly, it might be Priscilla, because she's the only one that's been straight up with her.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby has lied, Eli has lied, Max to a degree by association has lied. Victoria, of course, she played too much. It's all, everybody has lied in some capacity except for Priscilla. And so, and she gave it to her straight even when it wasn't a pretty story. And so for that, you gotta respect Priscilla and how she handled Simone from day one. She's been straight up.
Priscilla definitely gonna lay out what it is and what it's not. So this team up between the two of y'all, because again, this is our first time getting to really talk to you, so some things we really have to get into on the back end. You and Priscilla teaming up is something that a lot of our Oval fam was excited about, because it was just like, yeah, y'all both have agendas and things that need to be addressed, and it just seems like y'all teaming up is something to be scared of. So how are you feeling about that? When are we going to get to see more of that play out between the two of you on the show?
Look, I love my good sis. I'm a girl's girl. Simone's always been a girl's girl, and that's why she doesn't take what happens with the first lady well. But she finds an ally in Priscilla, and y'all are going to get to see the two of them. I don't want to say too much, but they're going to be. They might be the new dynamic duo.
Nah.
What?
Maybe.
You saw how quick he said no.
Maybe. I don't mean
Nah.
maybe. But we the original.
Okay.
But Priscilla, she is definitely someone that she relies on. They click immediately, and it's gonna go some places. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm excited.
Somebody said I love it. I love you too. Who that? Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad.
I to get a little dragged in the beginning.
Now you see what I deal with.
Bobby, you know what? Travis, Bobby.
In the middle.
Please call me Bobby.
Bobby.
Baby.
So the camera.
Yes.
Bobby baby.
Yes.
What y'all doing with the camera? Because there is footage on there.
Who put it?
What's next?
You said it.
The camera that was in the
Who put it there?
office.
You missed the suite.
You asking who put it there?
No, I'm asking, what are y'all going to do with this footage that's on there? Because you have this whole story behind that camera being
Oh,
planted by.
we're building a case.
Oh, okay. Y'all building the case.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing that in the next episode?
You gotta see.
Oh, we love a good
You gotta
teaser.
see.
Look, now they detectives. We go.
You gotta see.
Why? Okay.
We gonna take down the whole entire thing.
Mm. I'm interested to see how all this plays out because we have.
Somebody else said they love me. Hold on,
Oh,
wait, sorry. I love you too, baby.
You, oh my goodness.
Okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
we have 6 episodes left, y'all, in the season.
It's only 6. Wow, it's been flying by. It's been good.
Flying, and it's because the tea has been piping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have kept us entertained. So, what's something that you can say to tease these weeks coming up without even saying anything? Like a word to tease it, but if it's out of context, we wouldn't even know what it means.
This is not even one word, but it's like I was gonna say boom boom pow or shoot 'em up bang bang or fireworks. Anyway, one
I
of
like that.
the 3 of them, but it gets like I couldn't even believe it, and then I was shocked on how it. So y'all are going to be you're going to be in a tizzy when you see it, and it has a it's going to be a roller coaster up until then, but once it comes to this big clutch and pearls, falling out, everything, and I don't even know what I can say, but it's going to be a war. I'll say that. Oh my God.
Don't mind me.
Baby, every time.
I love them.
Please, man. Look.
Bobby baby loves them. He loves it. I love y'all. Thank y'all.
See,
Hello.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank
Y'all
this
so
is the
much.
thing, and then you wonder why
I
he
love
ends
y'all.
up with all these married
Oh,
women all the time because
Y'all just wait. We gon' when the next season come out, we gon' get back on this live and y'all gonna understand why. Y'all gonna understand why.
not the ultimate tease. Okay, but we didn't get your wrap up of what the rest
what
of
can
the
you
season.
Of
say
what?
without saying nothing about the rest of the
She
season?
was
Five.
boom pow, which is honestly
Just I don't know. Just I don't know. Just enjoy it. I guess I don't know.
What's one word that can
One word.
describe how it ends without giving too much away?
Shocking.
okay.
Were you shocked?
Okay.
I would yes.
Y'all
Very.
at what was let's go to the final table read, right? For this season. For the first time that you maybe were like acting this out with your cast and really honing in on what this final episode was. Your initial reaction, what was that? You cannot use the same word. We're really trying to tap into y'all.
Oh shit. That was my initial reaction. I cursed. I'm sorry.
Blurt that out.
Like that was my all this. I was like, wait now. Well, you know, we're gonna see who survives because it's that shocking.
Definitely.
You don't even know
It's
who
jaw dropping.
lives or dies. It's crazy.
Definitely. Jaw dropping.
Okay, jaw dropping. Wow.
Very, yes.
Have another recap of that, y'all. Giving tea.
Look, I see. You ain't got to show me.
Like,
You see how he do?
already back in the comments. You can't, Bobby, please.
This is why he go from woman to woman because he can't keep his attention span on one person.
I can't help it. I love y'all.
And he love women and he love attention. That's what he's really saying.
Woo, man.
Okay.
Oh, woo.
So
Boy, I
y'all
love
play
y'all. Woo, Bobby baby.
you most,
Mm-hmm.
and in what way resonate the most with being Bobby?
Say it again.
So talking about how y'all are like similar to your characters, right? In what
Mm-hmm.
way do you resonate the most with being Simone? And Travis, in what ways do you resonate the most with being Bobby?
Um, being relaxed, you know, always being in control.
Mm-hmm.
He's very in control. Even when you feel like he isn't, he is always in control. Because you do play a long game, but playing a long game is also just going along with the flow.
Did you feel like you were in control last episode?
Yes, absolutely. I didn't do anything that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right, what you want?
You
I was very in control. I was
you were
very in control.
all
I was
right,
very in control.
fam. While we're answering these questions, please comment now who you felt was in control.
I was very in
Listen,
control.
put a 1 in the
You
chat
gonna
if
see what?
Simone was in control.
Remember
Yeah.
I told y'all, remember we had this talk. Everybody remember we had this. So when we had this talk again, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here with my leg crossed like this and be like, right. Look, right. Right.
No,
This all gonna be. Conversation gonna be different.
Hide it. Okay. So anyway, how I resonate with Simone. I think Simone is a quiet fury. Now, sometimes it pipes to the top. And this is one thing that a lot of people don't know about Simone and myself in real life. I am from Florida. Like Kaye is from Florida. That's why we get along. But and so we actually with that line with I'm taking a quick segue with the first lady when she does say yeah, we were fighting like two ghetto bitches from Duval County. We have worked that out because I actually am from Florida. And so that's one way I wanted to connect the two of them. But I think we both have a quiet fury. We can be emotional at times, we can be passionate at times, and let that get the best of us. But for the most part, we keep a cool head and we're very ambition oriented. So whatever we feel like we want to go after, we do. And if I got your back, I got your back. But when I don't, I don't. So don't play with her. And so I think the other side of Simone, not the cool, calm, collect, I'll do anything for my man, is going to come to the forefront soon. And that's exactly how I am. I'm loyal until I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not. See, stop playing with the phone.
I was trying to
Sorry.
I was just trying to scroll up.
No, stop playing.
Do you see?
I was just trying to scroll up. So I didn't look
You know, he about to
You gotta do it.
Okay, so I love that. So now if we take you both outside of these elements that align with your characters, right? Who is another character you feel like you would love to portray and could tap into on the show?
Can I go first? I would love, okay, in a different, like if it, I would love to be like the female VP.
Ooh.
Listen, Russell, you know I love you. Russell, Eli. But if it was switched and it was more like a Kamala Harris and her man, if I was the VP, going in there, record shop taking over from not from Joe, but whoever, I would love to be the VP if I could, and then Russell still be my second man or whatever. What do you call him?
Bobby first.
President.
We're joking.
Okay, so you if you could switch.
Nah, I ain't switching. I'm only Bobby.
Ooh. I mean, you are giving
you
Thank you. Not the leg. If you don't uncross his leg, he think he's in there.
Come on now, I'm only Bobby. I can only be Bobby.
Fatigue.
Yes, indeed. And can't nobody else be Max.
Ooh.
What's up, Max?
Dynamic duo.
Dynamic.
You better.
Now, you see what I'm saying? Only Bobby. Okay.
See.
I love y'all.
Not that hard. If you don't
please,
get the
please.
I can't even stress this enough. Let me
Not
turn it.
moving the camera. Go ahead. Play it.
I love y'all so much.
Okay. Y'all see that? Tell him you too. What? Okay, let's take it back a few steps actually. We've gotten into a lot of things with the show, but our first time getting to talk to y'all since the season started. And before the season kicked off, there was the strike. So, what really helped to keep y'all motivated with getting through that and just kept being that light for you in the midst of that battle? Because, like, that is what it is, you know? How did you maintain going through that to get to this point now?
I think for me, it was taking a moment to breathe and have some self-care and to explore other sides of my creativity. So I think that because I had the quiet of not having, deadlines and this was coming up and that was coming up and I need to do this audition and get to this, it gave me a time to be calm and to really focus on how I see the next 5 to 10 years of my life. So I did a lot of planning, a lot of writing, a lot of working. And now, once the strikes ended, I was ready to go and I was in a whole different place as far as what I wanted to do artistically.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I was glad to be able to take the time out to do, because sometimes we're always moving and shaking and we don't take the time for ourselves and to really try to grow creatively, spiritually, emotionally, and all that stuff. What would you think?
It was hard.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely difficult. Definitely want to say that it was hard. It wasn't nothing easy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can honestly say I learned a lot of things about myself. And when you don't have I don't know, I guess work or things like that, and you do have yourself to deal with, you can kind of really hear a lot of things that you don't hear when you're so busy all the time. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I definitely learned a lot of things about myself. I learned, what else could I possibly do if I wasn't able to do this? Like, what, clearly what just happened, because you got to plan for the next time if it does happen. Not saying that it will, hopefully, but if it does, you got prepared next time. So it was definitely a lesson learned, and I'm glad we went through it, because, now if it does happen again, like I said, we'll be prepared for it. So we better because of it.
Hmm.
Good. And we're happy. It's been really nice to after the off to be able to be like, yes, our cast is able to be back and in this thing with us, and we can tell like our Oval family picked up on.
Get away from my man.
I'm listening to you.
What's up,
Look,
Bucko? What's up, bro?
anyway,
Hey, mama, you
You
on
see
here?
what
I
I
love you,
do?
girl.
Oh my God.
I love you, mom.
so
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the divider get.
I just, I don't go live. I'm excited. I'm excited. I was dragged into this, and I didn't want to do it at first, but now it's pretty cool.
You
So
know,
you gotta excuse me. You
family.
gotta excuse me. Go
We
ahead.
just
Go
be
ahead. Go ahead. I won't do it again. Go ahead.
I lost my train of thought.
That,
What was I saying?
Look, me too. I was like, and you know what ended up happening was he wasn't even supposed to be here. He didn't want to go through the traffic from Buckhead through the city. So he's like, he calls me randomly.
I do.
Talking about, are you at home? And I was like, and something in my spirit said, maybe you shouldn't say yeah, but just say, he's like, well, I don't want to go through this traffic. I'm gonna stop by. And I said, well, if you come by here, you gotta do this live.
Period.
And I'm so glad that I did it.
We're so glad
I'm
that you
glad. I'm glad.
Not this knee. You see this
I'm
knee?
glad.
look. Oh my gosh, the knee with the
Yes,
hand.
sir.
Think about that.
I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all, Bobby.
No, I think what I was saying was really just um we're happy to have y'all back, and you came back a few weeks after the series kicked off, and we can feel even with our Oval family, the change that brings just to have everybody back a part of this thing, because we really are a family here at the Oval, and the energy that the cast always brings, like everybody, we all love the cast, like y'all are dope. So it's really just like leaning into the fact that y'all have such a great bond on camera. Y'all play these characters that everybody has an agenda, but behind cameras, we get to see these moments of true sincerity and friendship and camaraderie between y'all. Like this surprise live, you know? So we asked this back with 100, but I want to definitely ask y'all, like, in what ways did you really prioritize building that relationship with the cast, and how did you see that become what it is today?
That's a great question because I think for me, it was different with almost everybody. For instance, this is a fun fact. I met Travis,
I knew you were gonna say that.
anyway, and like, I think it was maybe, I was still bartending, okay? Down to this, I don't want to call it that. I was bartending at this place near where I lived, and I was out, okay, take it back. I was in marketing for 10 years, but I quit my corporate job when I started pursuing acting. And then in the interim, I bartended for a year and a half at this club here. And I was at the bar because I was like, this is the last job I'll ever have, and I'm going to get into acting full time. It was like 2018 that I was doing this year and a half, and that's when I met Travis. And I had written a movie. I wrote a short film called The Checklist. And I called myself a producer. I had no idea what I was doing. And I was going to produce it and put it in film festivals. And he comes into the club, and I'm at the bar. And I don't know what I said to him, but he was like, I'll be in your movie. And
I said it just like that. Yep.
he was eager to be in the movie. Okay.
This was before Bobby, before any of that.
Before that.
Before any of that.
So it got into the Bronzlands Film Festival and Black Women in Film. And so it did, for my first ever thing, it did well, and it was nominated for these awards. And so that's how we met. And so then once we realized we're both from Florida, we just, obviously you see we have a homeboy, homegirl. We're real friends relationship. But with Taja, I met her when I lived in LA.
What's up, Taj?
For 5 years.
What's up, Taj?
So I've known her, oh gosh, maybe like 7, 8 years. So I knew her prior to, and Karen I met on set, and she was just, and Karen is the first lady. She was just amazing to me. She was welcoming. She was so like, okay, let's go over these lines. She was amazing, and I loved working with her because a lot of my scenes my first season were with her, and everyone else was great too, and they all made me feel at home because I was a new kid on the block. We didn't come till season 3, and y'all were already like a family, but they let us in and embraced us.
I knew you were.
Just you. Go ahead. So with the cast, how did you feel working with them?
So it was weird. So fun fact, I auditioned for Kareem, Max, and Bobby. I auditioned for all 3 of those, but
okay,
Bobby is who chose me. I am Bobby forever, for eternity. But I had a chance to kind of meet everybody that first day, and we just kind of said what was going on. But what made it easy for all of us to kind of get to learn each other was that everybody was like real hungry and real ready to get to work, because we get a lot of work, and when you get it, I don't know, it's like the greeting is real brief, and then it's just like kind of we get to work, so we kind of learn each other kind of through work. But as time went on, then we became friends, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense? Okay, yeah, so something like that. So as time went on, the closer we got, then COVID happened, and we all kind of lived together for a few weeks. That really kind of did a thing, because we were all together, even when we didn't want to be together. So we were, kind of became family towards that. And then you came in on the last COVID, the last bubble.
Actually, I was there for 2 bubbles, but it was for Sisters and Oval, because that's how I got on. Oh, we'll have to tell this story how I got on the Oval.
Okay,
but that kind of, so it just, I don't know, we just became family, I guess. I don't know, it just over time, I couldn't really put it into anything, you know, and then everybody, you know, some of the guys are from on the West Coast, and then, you know, we're on the East Coast, but when we're all together, it's just like we all live in one space. I don't know.
So
But
that's when you feel like you bonded with everybody.
yeah.
I barely saw you.
Definitely do right. You see what I'm saying? Right. Because I leave. I don't be, you know, I be around for a second and then I go. But, you know, once we kind of got into the bubble and things like that, man, you know, it just kind of made things a little more comfortable. Yes. So that's when we wanted. Yeah.
I love that. And this feels like such a full circle moment
I
for the
love you
two of you.
too.
Please, okay.
Now,
Look.
have no moments, Bobby.
It is a full circle moment, but I agree with you for sure, because I forget now that he mentioned that I actually was there the day they all auditioned for the Oval. But fun fact, I was there auditioning for Sisters, and it was this long 5-hour audition, and it was only like 8 of us there for Sisters, and everybody else was there for Oval, and they didn't even really get to us till the end of the day. It was crazy, and they cast them that same day. And I remember sitting there like, what? So now I gotta watch it get cast. I was, you know, I was in my feelings, and I was like, you know, it took me a minute before I got back over to TPS, and it was with Sisters. I think it was season 3, and it was during the bubble, and I did 4 episodes of Sisters as Renee, and then that's when I met Mr. Perry, and he told me, he was like, "Who are you? I'll be in touch." And
Ooh,
next thing I know, the second lady is born.
come on.
European. I was like, okay, Simone.
Come on. Nobody
Keep
gets to be
off
like
Simone.
that. That role was meant for you, and Bobby Baby was definitely meant for you, Travis. Like,
Thank you.
there are
Thank you.
questions that your roles are
Thank
perfect.
you.
To be honest, like it's hard to imagine it any other way.
That's what I'm talking. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. That's what I'm talking about.
We feel you as well. We do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime. But before we get into these audience questions, so make sure y'all tee up the question, okay? Because we are having a Q&A session for these last 15 minutes. So get them together, bring them out. But before we get there, one final question.
Had the bottle tucked under her arm and told him, you know, I'm having this bottle over here. I'm hoping I don't bust it across your head. That to me, because it had so many levels, it starts off like this calm, quiet fire, and then it kind of blows up, and then it dies back down, and then it's a little hysterical, and then it goes to a different place. I think her emotions were so all over the place that it, to me, when I watched it back on TV, I was like, I could see her pain, what she's going through. And so for me to have that resonate, and I did get a lot of messages about it, to have that resonate with people, because I was about to lose it and ruin all the plans. But people have been there where it's like, I'm sick of everything that's going on. I'm sick of you lying to me. I'm trying to hold it together the best that I can, but it's all kind of falling apart. And she's trying so hard to be strong. And so for me, that was one of my favorite scenes. And fun fact, I don't think we actually rehearsed it the way we ended up performing it. So I think Eli or Russell was a bit shocked too. So I think those reactions you see on his face where he's looking at me like I'm crazy, I think he's actually thinking that in his head, because he's like, what is happening?
Where is she?
He was a little scared.
No, that scene was very much felt. Just watching it myself and the way you went in on him, because honestly, I just feel like you talk to those of us who are just sick of the men with the lying. You said what needed to be said, okay? The rage was there, and rightfully so. So it really wasn't a situation where somebody could break it down like, this isn't accurate, this is purely emotion. It's emotion, but you're talking about something real that a lot of people can relate to.
Exactly.
So I say you acted, okay? Because that
I felt
scene,
it in my spirit.
yeah,
It was, oh.
you did that. Now, Bobby,
Yes.
what's been a
My favorite. So
It doesn't have to be a scene. It could be any
My,
moment with you being.
my favorite moment was when I shook hands with my brother for the first time, and we became a team
Oh, Max.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because we didn't trust each other in the beginning.
This was season 1?
No, 2.
Okay.
Mm.
Because it's been him and I against everybody since then.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Listen, that bro
yeah.
love that they
That
got
romance.
is strong.
What's up, Max? Tell him right. Well, we be on. Tell him. You want to tell him?
You want me to tell
Tell
him?
him.
Tell us.
Listen,
Because it's real. It goes beyond the.
they are brothers for real. They live close to each other. They hang out. They work out. They do all the
No,
things in real life.
besties for real. We
Yeah,
love.
so
How are we on set?
they're genuine
How are
friends.
we on set?
And on set, when I tell you, it's hard to get when they start talking, it's hard to get their attention. It's just they in their own little world. Yeah.
The
My boy.
get out the corner like, hey, focus. No,
Exactly. Can I get
but
a
y'all.
rehearsal time? Can I get it? You know,
Can we get a minute? Can we? No,
can
y'all
I
deliver.
break you away?
Y'all deliver, and that's another thing that
Thank
people
you.
definitely feel. So
Thank
the
you.
moments y'all are talking about are moments that have been felt. So you know they were powerful. Like Bobby and Max being a duo, everyone loves to see it. Like y'all are just so funny.
Thank
Oh
you.
my! And then and then Kaye, you know, we be riding for you too, sis. We be riding for all of y'all. We love all of y'all. It's hard not to call everyone favorites, even though it's messy all around. But like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so it just brings everything to the table. So it's just a fun time. But yeah, let's get into the questions. Let's see what the people. Somebody said, Simone, do Bobby and Max know you're working with the FBI?
No, he does not know yet. I'll say
Ooh,
that.
okay.
But,
Oh,
you know, Simone needs another ally, and she's told Priscilla, but she's only told Priscilla a portion of it. So she's still trying to feel Priscilla out, but she does need someone else that she can trust. So
mhm.
he doesn't know yet, but you know, she might need to rely on
Okay.
somebody to make some things happen.
Bobby, do you feel like you're a trustworthy person? Do you think that you're somebody she should trust?
Yes. I
Okay.
do.
Are you just saying that?
No, I'm not. I do.
He's just talking
Because outside of anything else, Bobby is still loyal.
Okay.
And loyalty is everything.
Oh, okay.
to you.
The people the people asking is hard to ignore. They're color together. Is there any tea there?
Mhm.
What?
It was going in and out.
Oh wait, can you hear me?
No, we want to hear one more time. I think I heard. That's why I was like, wait, what?
The people keep asking, are y'all together in real life? They want to know if the on screen is matching the off screen.
Nah.
No, he's single. He's single in real life. No, he's single on the show. He's single.
Like a dollar bill. What? It's a single, ain't it? What's a dollar bill?
Not a
4 quarters?
dollar bill.
You say 4 quarters.
Look, single.
Y'all need to listen. They did say that when they were sharing their stories about each other, but glad we have that confirmation. Somebody asked, okay, this one's for you. Are Simone and Victoria going to fight again?
Why does my face all look? The first lady is on a slippery slope, okay? And
Ooh.
if she knows what's good for her, she will stick to where she's at. But are they gonna fight again? In ways, yes. It may not, it's not gonna be the same kind of fight at all that was what was before over the balcony. But it's something else. I'll just leave that there.
Okay. Ooh. Y'all better clock that tea. That is something to note. Travis, this is for Bobby. Do you come on to the wives first, or do they be coming to you? Streets want to know.
They be coming on to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't look. The
Not
fact that he get to flirting and doing the most with everybody, that is you. You did it with Priscilla. Did you not?
So Priscilla didn't want Bobby?
She did, but did you not flirt with her?
What's wrong with flirting?
Okay.
Flirting don't mean everything. It's gonna happen.
That's why he's single.
This is he definitely
Did Priscilla pursue him?
Let Bobby tell everybody pursue him. Okay?
Let Bobby tell he in charge. Bobby do be kind of plotting and planning though. He does set some wheels in motion. We cannot deny that.
Bobby don't force anybody to do anything.
No, definitely not. I mean, you have the people in the comments
There's
now.
no force.
You have the people in the comments now talking about you're their man. And Kaye, they're coming for you, telling Simone to back up. Look.
No. It's fine. Ain't nothing going on.
Yeah, he just throw her to the side so quick. That's why you can't trust him. Ladies, that's why you can't trust him. He'll disown you so quick before you know it. And then in your face say a whole nother thing. What's the story? What was the line you said about loyalty? And if somebody knows I'm with her, I'm with her. Okay. Never mind.
Someone asked, what is y'all's favorite episode from the series?
For me, I think it was when the start of this season, because it was all over. It was right after the fight. It was the totally disrespectful, scary slaps, getting thrown into the bunker, and then y'all were trying to figure out what was going on. You remember the first episode of this season? You got shot, didn't you?
Yes.
He got shot. Look, Priscilla was told him to get his own drink.
Yes. My favorite episode was.
Okay.
As Priscilla
my favorite episode was when Richard brought it daddy.
Yeah.
When this man daddy, this man, old boy.
He's petty. We laughing at Richard problems.
Listen. So, even though I be reading the script to see it, to see it, this man brought his daddy. The look that Nancy had on her face.
Shook.
Nancy had a lot of looks. She done cried. She done went through a lot. When she seen that man's face when he walked in the door, and they sat down at the table, and then it went off, I said, I'm finna die tonight. I got to call Mr. P. I need to know what happened. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. You remember when he did that? He walked in and it went off?
Yes.
Did it not do something right here? The man daddy walked. The man daddy, I didn't even think he was alive.
We were all shy.
I didn't even think he was alive, because even though it happened, I didn't know he was alive when you know what I'm saying? So to see him, I said,
and he sat down at that dinner like everything was
and went on with the lie. Was like, then he said, remember when he said, remember when he said, you told him? I said,
it was serious. Oh, you gotta walk off. He gotta walk off, y'all. Oh shit.
That one took him out.
That. Get my knee.
Oh God. Okay.
Get my knee.
You see it?
That was an episode. That was an episode.
Do y'all see it? Okay.
That was an episode. Can't nobody tell me nothing else. That was an episode. I have never seen anything like that.
Okay, somebody has also asked, do y'all see yourselves teaming up with Hunter with the way things are going? Because he is now also going after Victoria.
If I had to choose between this and still my good sis, which she ain't my good sis, but we still are. I'm trying to say it between. I'm gonna still go with my good sis, who's not my good sis at the moment, but still my good sis deep down.
Okay. I feel that. Respect.
Yes, yeah.
Bobby.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
But I love you, Ed.
I don't know because he does you know he's still a bad guy.
Exactly. That's my
You
point.
know he's still a bad guy. So and some of the things that did happen, he still did cover them up.
Mm-hmm. And can I add to that?
So
I just want to say real quick, we don't know, at least Simone and Bobby don't know how Victoria got to where she was. And if I had to blame anybody, I'm gonna blame a man. Because who else is gonna make her the way that she is? She's probably been on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is the experiences that we see all over her face. Whatever Hunter took her through.
I'm not even about to get into that.
Listen, I speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have 3 minutes left of the live. Y'all, any final thoughts, any final teasers for this next week coming up? Anything y'all want to share with us? Final moments, because we are tuned in.
I got a question. Are you still in love with
me? I'm in it.
So you telling me you sent her a video, set up this whole situation so that you could eventually get called into the bedroom to have sex with a married woman, knowing what she was going through. Pause. Let me finish what I'm saying. And then in the back of your mind, you still in love with Lily? Did you do it to get back at Lily?
Didn't force anything. Get back at who? Why? Get back at Lily? Why? She a married woman too.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't force her to do anything either.
Nobody said all that.
Don't want to kind of no accountability. That's the word of the day, the word of the evening. Accountability.
Mm-hmm.
When we take that, there ain't no room for questions. Bobby baby said so.
Okay, so is Bobby baby taking accountability for throwing the
Absolutely. What did Bobby baby do wrong? Question for the people.
We have 60 seconds left. What y'all did he do anything wrong? Give us your final thoughts. Ooh, I'm seeing Can't Believe You.
Exactly. Look, the people know.
Okay, they saying fine. All right, that's not the debate.
Exactly.
Somebody said nothing. Okay.
Anyway,
he took advantage of a vulnerable situation.
And did Lily not break his heart? Did he not risk his life to go save her?
Okay.
She chose. That is dead.
We're gonna have to get into these problems another week.
Absolutely. You see what I'm? Come on, now, y'all. That's what I.
Oh, he's tuned into the live now. He love it. Look.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I have to give a big thank y'all
see what I mean?
tonight. This has been unreal. A very great catch up. Just talking to you both in general for the season, but of course, getting into all this spice and heat from the last episode. So thank you.
No, thank you. This was fun. This was fun. I had a great time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For coming and doing this with me.
Yeah, Travis, you came through.
Came through.
Now he loved the lives. Look at him.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
All right. We will stop on today.
All right.
For all new tea.
Yes. I can't wait.
Yeah. Right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.